Alright, so I recently created a post where I put some pictures of this here particular. This is a custom Orgonite charge plate with a powered Rodin coil in there, tensor ring in the middle, MW antenna, crystal grid layout. It's full of crushed up powdered charcoal crystals. Don't know if you can see that. In the lighting here is not that great, but you get to see it out in proper light. You can see it better in person. But getting a couple of comments like, how do I measure it? This is a tri-field meter, okay? How to measure the field. Because I've mentioned to a few people that I can achieve a 20-foot field with this. All right. So what we're going to do, I'll give you a quick demo. I've got a couple of magnets here. So we'll play that. I'll turn this on. So you'll see. Now, different hertz will do different things, right? Right, so this here, if you lift it off, because the field's quite, it's decent, it likes to go clockwise and counterclockwise. See that? Clockwise, counterclockwise, clockwise, counterclockwise. It changes its rotation. And then you can get it to spin just by itself, like on a spot. That's spinning around. This is all depending on frequencies. You can play around with this for a long time. Alright, so if I stop it. That's just spinning on itself, right? In the middle it goes a bit more crazier. Because with your Rodin coils, if you know, everything's amplified right in the center as it passes through this center high vortex funnel, magnetic field funnel here, or whatever you want to call it. All right, so what I'm going to do, this is on low frequencies right now, about 20 or so. But if we put it up, now what I like to do, so this is measuring the field right now. I'm going to put it on. So different frequencies do different things, right? Where I'm trying to go, because I like my specific frequencies. Just give me a moment. Okay, now I've selected my frequencies. This is 1536 Hertz. Now this is 3 octaves above 512 for your heart chakra. Now this, let me try this one. Generally, you can feel, say if it was 432 Hertz, you definitely feel it. I can just feel that vibrate, okay? So you're not going to get this ball to spin around and do crazy things because it's such a fast frequency that it just sits there. It's not going to do much of anything really, you see that? Just wants to stick because of the field. It's just strong pulling it down. Now, this here meter is maxed out, right? So you can see that. So by lifting it off, that's where, so we're probably 2 heading to 3 foot away, and its meter's maxed out, yeah? Okay, so this is why, depending on the frequencies, I can get a 20-foot field. This is measurable, so I can do that, right? You get to see, so however far you go away, right? It's very easy to test. Once you've got a magnetic field and you get to see that, so this is pumping out that frequency for your heart chakra right now. And yes, you can play around with magnetic balls. They spin them around like crazy, depending. This is not a neodymium or however you say it. That's just a different magnet. But if we put it right down, let's play around with this. Putting it on to some different frequencies. This is on just 9 Hertz right now. It does want to try to spin on itself. That's spinning around right now. That stops. So yes, I'll run actually on 15 Hertz. I mean, it'll go up, it'll go faster and faster as well. See that spinning? It's hard to see, but that's literally just spinning around. So if you go up in the Hertz, this will spin faster as well. Alright. But your stronger magnets have a different effect, a stronger effect, yeah? Lift that off. You can see it's off. Maybe a couple inches or so off. And still. But yeah. The added benefits of this is for PEMF therapy, crystal therapy, because the pulsed electromagnetic field also is pulsing through all the chakra blend crystals that we've got in here in crushed powdered form. There's some crystal grid layouts around there. There's a quartz crystal behind here, little bits of quartz around here, and selenite. But it's in an orgonite mix, which is full of paramagnetics. It's full of ormus. It's full of different metals, lots and lots of different stuff. It's a vortex blended mix as well, and lots of other minerals in there. Different types of paramagnetics, not just one or two or whatever. There's shungite in here. There's just hoodles of stuff in our orgonite matrix, but this here is a double twisted tensor ring as well. MWO antenna in the center. And yes, the Rodin coil, obviously. It is an interference Rodin coil. Basically, this coil, this Rodin coil, is essentially this, your toroidal stuff, right? The only thing different is if you got this here and you squashed it down flat, that's what you get here. Instead of it just wrapping around this toroidal shape like this, going around that, it's just more of a flat disc, yeah? It's exactly the same number of points. Essentially, this is 24 points, 24 points. Okay, the wind is the same, they're just made differently. This is individually wrapped. Every wire is done one at a time, individually wrapping it, doing the infinity. This is a bundle of wire. They get it and they put a light twist on it, you can see that. And then they wrap it around the toroidal shape once. This is wrapped individual, one winding at a time. So it takes a long time to wrap this, but it does have a good effect. You can see it's clearly a different size, a bigger size. And yeah, so that is it. Maybe it'll give some more information about these. So we do these. This is a custom one, being we don't make this tensor ring. All we did, we ordered it from a customer who wanted this specific tensor ring. And they said, can you put it in a plate with a Rodin coil? Will it fit and all the rest of it? I'm like, well, if we do this big open coil one, which is very powerful, open Rodin coil, it'll definitely fit in the center. Okay. Additionally, this is something that we'd probably more likely do. We can do different colors. This is obviously still a powered one, wherever the plug hole is, right there. Okay, powered one, same coil. It's just a center coil there as well. That's just a passive one, all right? You can call it a, what do you call it? You can call it, I guess, a sensor coil, or just an induction coil that can pick up and amplify the effects of the powered coil that is around the outside, the big coil. All right, so that's just a more complete, different thing. We're quite happy to offer them as well with an additional Rodin coil in the center, just like that. Okay, but this custom order, this person wanted this specific layout, just like that. Okay. But we can do these. All right, so very large, very powerful on themselves, like with themselves, just being Organite, it's a few kilos worth or so, and very, very high powered stuff. All right, guys, 20-foot field can be measured, picked up with these here with throwout, depending on frequencies. But yeah, that is it. Thanks.